Hey, I'm Lauren. I've got a weird exercise to share with you today. This exercise is related to pull-ups, and I love it as a way to better understand the cue to pull the bar down when you're doing a pull-up. The reason why this cue is so effective is because it's actually speaking to the mechanics of what's happening in our bodies when we do a pull-up. So when our arm is overhead and our shoulder's in flexion, the main muscle that we use to bring our arm back down is our lats. That's just what they do. When we're hanging from a bar, now our hands are fixed in place. So we're still using our lats to pull our humerus to our side, but now instead of our arms coming down, our body is lifting up. But sometimes we need to step back our exercise a little bit so we can fully feel it in our body. A pull-up is a hard exercise to really step back from because it's hard. So I think this is a great way to experience that action of bringing your humerus to your side while moving your body without actually holding all of your body weight hanging from a bar. So for this exercise, all you need is a floor that you can slide on. So I have hardwoods, and something that slides on the floor that you can put your body on. So I have a towel, and I'm going to kneel on the towel. So now I'm going to extend my arms in front of me. Remember that we want our shoulder in flexion, and it's not going to be full range here. This is probably a little bit more extreme than is going to be super functional. So I'm just going to go to about here. And then I'm going to pull my upper arm to my ribs. I'm going to let my elbows bend, and I'm just going to think about pulling my elbows back. And I can play with pushing myself away as well. So now my hands are the fixed point, and I'm pulling my elbow to my side. As I do that, my body has to move forward. That's kind of fun too. This is also a great way to play with different ideas about initiation. A cue that often gets used to initiate a pull-up is to pull the shoulder blades down. How does that feel different than if you think about starting by pulling your hands down versus by thinking about pulling your elbows back? So it's just an opportunity to kind of explore some different ideas about what's happening first, how are we creating this movement, and what feels best in your body. So I'll say that my preference is the idea of pulling my elbows back. That's what feels best in my body. You might find that it feels better if you start with your shoulder blades or your hands. And I invite you to experiment and drop a comment below to let me know how it goes. And if you like content like this, don't forget to like and subscribe.